Hello everyone and welcome to another Thomas video. So today we're going to be taking a look at Red Prison deck in Thomas format. So this is going to be the second deck that I'm testing in Aetherdrift, and a lot of people are obviously trying to abuse the Chrome Mox at the moment. And we're also going to be abusing the Chrome Mox so that opponent can't play their Chrome Mox or their 1-mana cards to cheat out their big stuff. So a few things to note. On turn 1, you can Chrome Mox into a land and play out the Chalice of the Void for X equals 1. So that'll block out anything that has to do with Dark Ritual, Sacrifice, Reanimate, things like that. Other thing you can do is run out the defense grid on turn 1 if you think your opponent is playing with a bunch of counter spells. This is a great way of saying no to your opponent. You can't play any counter spells on my turn. Another thing you can do is technically you could even play out Blood Moon on turn 1 instead of turn 2 from a Chrome Mox or Ugin's Lab. If you have a Chrome Mox and Ugin's Lab in the same hand, as well as an imprint target for the Chrome Mox and the Ugin's Labyrinth, you could technically play out the Blood Moon on turn 1, which is kind of insane. But just as a warning, that is a 5-card combo, but it can sometimes happen. And to finish off our opponent, we are playing 4 copies of Sneak Attack, which is going to win us the game once the Ulamog the Defiler comes down onto the battlefield with haste. The trick with the Ulamog the Defiler in the deck is you have cards like Fury, which could exile an Oliphant by evoking, so that once the Ulamog does come down, it can gain 6 counters. Or you have 4 copies of Chrome Mox, which can also do the same. Otherwise, the Ugin's Labyrinth is going to get the job done by exiling our colorless spells. And we are playing 2 copies of God Pharaoh's Gift just as a backup if the sneak attack does get shut down. But we don't really have any way of cheating this out, but the only reason why we're playing it is because this is a 7-mana card that can be hit with Ugin's Labyrinth. So having said that, I'm going to be hopping over to some Thomas Special 3 to show you guys how that does. So let's hop on over. All right. 2 lands into Blood Moon. We're going second. Like, this has to be fast, right? Like, we can't just... Ooh. Well, that kind of sucks, but what can you do? Not much you can do, honestly. Seems like we're playing against a Belcher this time. Necro Dominance. Chalice would be amazing. It would be an amazing top deck. Yeah. There goes the Belcher. Is there anything that could potentially like win me the game? I feel like rather than showing what we have, it's probably better to just surrender. Defense grid is gonna be useless. Flute is probably gonna be better. And we'll have a Stone Brain. Probably run with that. Vexing Bauble could also be pretty good as well. Kind of wish we had some land destruction, thinking about it. Let's try this. Again, pretty slow hand against this deck. It's funny enough, like, because we have to at least get something done on turn 1, it's considered slow, even though technically not, you know? So they kept a pretty aggressive hand, so I would probably want the mulligan for Chalice, if that's the case. Boom. And boom. And sucks it came down to this, but they have a lot of 1-mana cards that accelerate them, so I don't know. I mean, I did multi 5, so it's pretty bad, honestly. Okay, that's actually pretty good. Do we want more land destruction? Yeah, maybe we want more land destruction. Yeah, we might need more land destruction. Yeah, we got one part of the combo. Very nice. How good is this Chalice? I guess I should just play this for 0 so that they can't use Chrome Mox. I think they were hoping for Chrome Mox, right? Yeah, I mean, that is the world we're kind of living in, right? Now that we have a bunch of Chrome Mox, right? Like, I have to multi 5 to look for Chalice, or otherwise we're just gonna lose, you know? Okay. We keep this. This is a pretty good card versus Belcher. Yeah, maybe we need more land destruction in the sideboard. If the Belcher deck's popular. The opponent also keeps it. Must have a really good hand. Oh, what about Leyline of Sanctity? Oh, that would be a really good sideboard card, actually. That would be a really good sideboard card. Well, that sucks. They went for a Demonic Tutor. I could have also gone for the Stone Brain too, but I'm not sure if that's actually that good. I'm gonna hold on to this for later. So last turn, they didn't play Sorin, right? So I think we just go Stonebrain here. Right. Okay, so far so good. They only have Solitude. Okay. Definitely so far so good. I think we're just gonna pass. Grief out. Honestly, that's fine. That's fine. Okay, nice. Very nice. One lander. Ooh, what's going on? That's pretty mean. That is actually pretty mean. What happened there? Well, that sucks. For some reason, I thought it was gonna be on another Belcher deck, so I kept Sundering Eruption. Oh, never mind. Never mind. Into a one ring. Hmm. Sorin. So they have a Sorin. Hmm. I can't really stop it. We did mulligan quite a bit though. So the card that we're looking for here is from Mox, right? And then we exile the sneak attack, give Ulmog 4 counters and attack. But even then, it might be a little bit hard. We'll keep going. They have way too many permanents though. That's the issue. Ooh, I was actually kind of banking on that. So we've been kind of mulliganing a lot despite us playing 23 potential lands. Just to find a land, which is kind of insane. That's, let's surrender. I don't want to reveal that we play these cards. So, Disruptor Flute for Sorin? Don't need Defense Grid yet again. Maybe Unlicensed Hearse? Now, maybe cut a copy of Pharaoh's Gift. Nope. That's unfortunate, right? Oh, man. I think we have to keep it. Yeah, that sucks. Yeah, unfortunate. Unfortunate. So if they go Sorin, I'll just Disruptor Flute here. Nice. Yeah, it looks like the more I play, the more I want Leyline of Sanctity. Nice. Ooh, a Fury. Pretty good. So I'm gonna be playing the sneak attack first before playing the One Ring. Nothing. Nothing from opponent. I'm gonna take the damage. Ulapog? Okay. Put that there. Honestly, that should be just game. Okay, so what about Vexing Bauble? It stops grief. It stops solitude. I want to keep the gift because they play so many discard spells though. Dark ritual decks, huh? Let's actually play a Stonebrain. We'll cut like a Fury. Yeah, let's cut another copy of a Fury. Well, it's a risky hand if they have a grief again. I think I'm kind of willing to keep it though. Ah, feels bad. Wait, opponent. Really? Hmm. That's curious. I could have gone Stonebrain as well, but that play also kind of makes it vulnerable to a Dark Ritual play. I don't know. Maybe that was wrong. Maybe I should have played the Stonebrain. Ah. Yeah, I should have gone Stonebrain. That's my bad. Oh, nothing. Little nothing. I almost called the wrong thing, by the way. Oh, they have... Wow, look at those cards. That is... Huh. Okay. That Karn is very pesky. Ooh, they got a land. They got a land, they got a land.
All assistance.
Can I also get a land, please? Okay, thank you. I don't think I can let that Karn live. They have a Shaldred and that. Risky! Risky. I wonder if they know about the Karn on the Chalice and then reanimating. I might just go, like... I think I'm gonna lose anyway, so I'm just gonna play out the Fable in hopes that they don't know about the Karn plussing on the Chalice. Okay, nice. At least they didn't know. For now. Okay, that sucks. That really sucks because I really needed to kill the Karn. Blood Moon really doesn't do anything. I should have just got rid of the God Pharaoh's gift.
I do not feel pain.
Yeah. Made some questionable plays this game. I'm gonna be honest with you. I definitely should have gotten rid of a God Pharaoh's gift. Oh, they found out. They actually found out. That's funny. I was banking on the fact that they actually don't know about that combo. But yeah, they got it. Oh, maybe I should have gone face then. Oh, yeah.
Our fiends thirst for life.
Nah, they would have actually just gained life with the Soren anyways. So it actually wouldn't have mattered. Oh, man. Feels bad. Into Chrome Mox. Yeah, that's gonna be it. Okay, opponent, GG's. Interesting list with the... I don't know how they fit a Shawdred, One Ring, and Karn into that deck. Well, turn 2 Fable doesn't sound too bad, honestly. I think I have to play out the Chrome on turn 1 in case they also, like, you know, play a discard spell. Then I at least have 3 different things I can play. Okay, so this looks like Grief. Okay, every game so far has been turn 1 Grief gamer. Okay, Blood Moon was actually insane. Yeah, maybe I want Leyline of Sanctity, right? Like, every game I'm just like, man, we should have Leyline of Sanctity, you know? Every single game so far. I've been saying it, you know? Every single game. Well, so, I mean, it's been revealed that they are a Bellustree Spy combo deck, so we should probably have a board wipe, you know? And let's get rid of a Gotharos's Gift. Yeah, Gotharos's Gift hasn't been, like, too impactful. I was maybe thinking, like, maybe we can just hardcast it, but yeah, 7 mana is a lot. 7 mana is indeed a lot. I'm just gonna bring a Disruptor Flute for Balustrade Spy, just to make it more expensive. Double Chrome Mox. I think that's too cute. Okay. I think I'll keep this. I don't have a turn 1 play, which is, like, pretty bad, but... Oh, that's so unlucky. They drew the nuts. Actually, let me see what they play as their... Okay, so they played 2 Progenitus. Oh, that's so unlucky that that happened. Yeah, this is the state of Timeless right now, which is kind of, you know... I don't know how I feel about it. I would have maybe stayed if I had, like, Brotherhood's End. Ah, man. It's so annoying because we have the mulligan, you know? Even though we have a decent hand. It sucks. It really sucks. Yeah, I mean, if they have it again, I guess, I mean, not much you can do. It is what it is. You know, it is what it is. I think we just, imprint Fury. Let's hope that we don't die. I should have played the Sundering Eruption. I got greedy. Okay, at least they didn't take the Sundering Eruption. That's good. Well, that's really alarming. Let's keep destroying their land. Oh, it doesn't let them shuffle? That sucks. Okay, so these aren't lands, but it could be... Is there a point? I guess there is kind of a point because they could draw into... If this is like one Dark Ritual, right? Then they can't play out the Balustrade Spy next turn. Oh, this is crazy. Come on. Please. I need a creature right now. Okay, so no more Dark Ritual. No more Dark Ritual from opponent. Or sacrifice. Oh my god. What has Timeless become? No. Alright, so first day of Aetherdrift. Tested out this prison deck today. I was actually expecting a lot more decks with counter spells, but haven't really seen them. So the defense grid was sideboarded out a lot, which kind of sucked. The Sundering Eruption was really, really good. A lot of Belcher decks today, by the way. A lot of Belcher decks. A lot of Sorin decks. You're gonna expect a lot of Grief, which makes... I feel like you might want to have a Leyline of Sanctity. Yeah, I feel like this Leyline of Sanctity is pretty much mandatory because there's just way too many, right? Like, it's ridiculous. Like, every single game is Grief, 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 or Thoughtseize. So, maybe, like, Leyline of Sanctity. I crafted the Maddening Hex because I thought it was going to be funny, but, you know, didn't really get to see it too much. I think the Cast into the Fire is okay, but not necessary either. I think maybe Cast into the Fire can go potentially, because technically, like, even if your sneak attack gets shut down, you could try to win with the God Pharaoh's Gift potentially. Like, after you lock your opponent down with Chrome Mox and Chalice of the Void and Blood Moon, maybe that's the route you can go, right? But I also think the God Pharaoh's Gift wasn't, you know, the best card I played either. It's a 7th card. It's very hard to cast. In a 23 land deck, you know, quote unquote 23 lands, because I'm also counting the Oliphant as well. So like technically like 23, but yeah, God Pharaoh's Gift, it could just be a creature, you know. Could just be a creature. Maybe that's what we want to do. It has to be a colorless creature though, by the way. Or just not play this at all. You could potentially just not play this. But then you'd have to have a Cast in the Fire in the sideboard to get rid of a Sneak Attack hate. But I also kind of want Ley Line of Sanctity because there's just way too... Maybe we just play 3 copies a bit. 3 copies. I guess you can just play 1 copy of Cast in the Fire maybe? Yeah, maybe we'll do that. But yeah, so many discard spells and so many turn 1 combo shenanigans. Because of the Chrome Mox, the format has changed completely overnight. But luckily, because opponents are playing Belcher, and because they're trying to cheat out some cards with Dark Ritual, as long as you went first, as long as you went first, you can get the Chalice of the Void down, which will prevent a lot of shenanigans. And also, like, Blood Moon can be pretty decent. As long as they didn't start with the Chrome Mox, it can be pretty good. Because without the Chrome Mox, that'll also, you know, lock your opponent out since opponent's playing a Belcher deck. So I think the most important thing about the Chalice of Void is being able to play this on turn 1 for X equals 1. I think that's priority number 1. And then priority number 2, you can put the Chalice of the Void for X equals 0 to block your opponent from casting the Chrome Mox, which will also prevent them from playing the game through a Blood Moon as well. So that is going to be the gist here. But I think the God Pharaoh statue, but I think the God Pharaoh's gift can be probably something else if you really wanted to. Like, for example, like, instead of that, what can we play? I mean, you could technically play something like this if you wanted to. What about a Sire of 7 Death? I mean, it doesn't really do anything on enter, so you could play a Sundering Titan. That's an option. But considering that there's so many Belcher decks, like, Sundering Titan is actually not going to do anything too. I mean, I don't really know what else to play outside of that. I mean, you could play Devourer of Destiny, but the problem with the Devourer of Destiny is you really need Ugin's Labyrinth. And even if you... I mean, it's not bad. Because technically, this is also exiling cards at the start of the turn if you have it in your hand, which can also help your Ulamog if you can't get the exile effect from a Chrome Mox, things like that. So maybe actually you play... yeah, maybe you actually play that. Most of the times you're not going to be able to play this, by the way, so... Because you can't play this card from a treasure, and you can only play it from Ugin's Lab. And if you already have the Blood Moon down, you can't play this out anyways. But I guess the benefit of this is you can just run this out since it's a creature compared to God Pharaoh's gift, right? From a sneak attack. And during the mulliganing stage, this can become a lot better, right? So yeah, we'll play 2 of these and just call it a day. But man, there are so many decks that are trying to combo on turn 1, which is driving me nuts. So, I mean, hopefully you go first a lot with this deck and get the Chalice down on turn 1. So that's going to be the goal here. Or, you know, Blood Moon on turn 2. Oh, technically you can actually also get the Blood Moon down on turn 1 as well if you start with the Chrome Mox and a Ugin's Lab, right? But that is like what? That is, let me see. That is, look at this. It's a 5-card combo. Chrome Imprint, Fury, Ugin's Lab on the Devourer of Destiny, and then Blood Moon. That's a 5-card combo. So, the option's there, but you're just never gonna see it. So yeah, that is gonna be it for today's video. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys all in the next one. Bye bye.